That was like a bit over one death of time difference for an even matchup,
Mm-hmm.
but he had two more deaths.
All right, so we've got Ace banning Bullseye. Executioner
Yeah,
is still removed. I think Ace
Ace
might be.
could Ace might run it back.
Yeah, he might. I think that's what he's gonna do. Oh, he's going
Or
for Sebulba's Legacy.
I mean that's
That's
fair.
another good pick.
Yeah, Mikey has been known to ban that as well. He doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, just busting out a 516, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with a death too.
yeah, with a death, it's actually like crazy.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, the current tournament record is by Mikey with a 512.999. So if he hadn't died there, it's actually possible that he could have gotten the tournament record.
Yeah, which is
It would have
lovely.
been really close.
Sebulba's Legacy no skips. What does
Hmm
that even mean?
the ledge ride is considered a skip here.
Oh
So
right. Yeah, the rules are different.
yeah, if you don't know about the ledge ride, you should go watch that any% race, and you'll see it. Because it's not considered a skip in
In
circuit
normal time
runs.
trials. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's considered in time trials. So I guess it's because if you're gonna have a skips no skips category for a track that doesn't have any skips, you might as well count that, right? Most
Yeah.
skips like involve you going out of bounds or clipping through textures or something.
It's sort of like discussed on a case by case basis since they're all like really pretty different.
Yeah, the abyss skip is considered a skip too, even though you don't go out. You kind of go out of bounds, but that's like in a way that you're technically not
I mean,
supposed to. But like, yeah, it's kind of it's got to be a case by case basis because it's so weird.
yeah. I mean, in the case of Abyss, you're literally like there's actually a part of the track that you go over that you trigger.
Hmm
Um,
Yeah,
yeah. That's how that works.
you trick the game into thinking you're on the lower path, and then it
Yeah,
loops you back around. And for some reason, that works. I don't
yeah.
understand.
You basically cross the line so that it thinks you started the lap, and then you trigger like the lo- the lower part so it thinks you're further along, and then you go back behind the line while you're still there, so it doesn't like take you back,
hmm
and then you like skip back to the end part, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually quite simple, but like
yeah.
tricky.
It's really easy to do, but the the way it works in the game is a little bit more complicated.
Yeah,
And it doesn't work on other tracks because it doesn't have that looping track beneath it.
yeah. The setups are all just like pretty different.
The oldest version of that skip goes back to 2008, and it involves you jumping onto the lower part of the track and then launching out of the next tunnel and back behind the starting line, and you can get like sub 1 laps with that. But obviously, it's not like the 3-second laps you can get with the current version.
Yeah.
All right, here they go. Sebulba's Legacy with no bullseye.
Here we go. Interesting to see how Mike does here, since he's so fond of banning it.
Hmm I actually tried to pick up this track and do time trials on it, and it is surprisingly difficult.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, especially this
Hmm
part Mike's in now.
Yeah, that part it can be brutal, and holding your boost there,
Yeah.
and even it taking the first turn on the entire track optimally, even that is really difficult.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
the
exercise
part that
some
Mike's
patience.
coming up on here, this turn right here, it can be really hard to not hit the wall there. And it looks like Ace has about a third of a second lead here.
Yeah, as you might expect. Ace really likes Malistaire.
Hmm It's got a nice aesthetic. It's got that nighttime kind of dark and creepy, but
Yeah.
still really cool. They're almost even right now. This is really exciting. They're just so clean. Look at them. They're almost boosting in tandem, but Ace is slightly faster. Let's see, a 36.7 and a 37.2. So now Ace has almost a second lead, a little bit less than that. Ace is
Yeah, I
just
mean,
his booster's slightly tighter.
as long as they're both clean, Ace is just gonna come out on
Yeah.
top.
Ace has just practiced every track in this game like so much. It is.
Yeah, although Ace has been a bit risky. Like you can see, he took that ramp down
Yeah.
really early, and it has a part that can kill you.
Oh, this is actually really close. I don't know who's gonna win here. It might be. It's looking like Ace. Yeah.
Yeah,
For about 0.8 seconds. So that is super close.
super super close.
Just that only came down to like how tight Ace's boosting was. Like you saw he every time they went around a corner and they got their boost up again, Ace would
Yeah,
boost just a tiny bit faster.
yeah, and he'd also be a bit tighter, like on
Mhm.
every turn, and that just adds up.
Yeah. That's kind of a textbook example of how these kinds of games at this level go generally.
Yeah, Ace saying he thinks he knows where Mike's gonna pick.
Mhm.
Uh,
Might could be mind games, but you know.
I honestly have no clue. Like,
Me neither. I think
I mean, Mike just
it's
stomps people, so there's like no data on what he wants to pick anyway.
yeah. I think he might go for SMR because he's just so good at it. Oh, he's banned Ben. Okay, well
And
I don't
Ben,
think he's gonna do
Baruna,
no Ben
question?
SMR. He's taking out Inferno. Yeah, that's what he's thinking. Don't take him to FMR, Mike. That's that. I don't think you want to do that.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, this is interesting. I wouldn't take Ace to either
Mike
FMR.
hasn't actually played FMR in tournament. And Dobie Mountain
And
Run.
Dobie?
Ooh.
And Dobie no Ben? What is this?
And Dobie no Ben.
So I'm pretty sure Ace is going Mars. Like 110%. If I'm wrong, then
It
then
is best of 13. To the chat, it is best of 13. So first person to win 7. Is there
yeah,
a
first.
difference between best of 13 and first to 7? I don't know.
No, they mean the same thing.
Yeah. No Ben and Dobie Mountain Run. Who do you pick here? I think of course
Mars,
Mars is the ballsy
Mars
pick.
for sure.
I think I would go with Mars here. I think I did go with Mars
Technically,
here. I've been in this situation.
like the 10,000 IQ play is balls, but no, no, just don't do
Can
that.
you make that work?
Yeah, it's like no.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
um,
this is actually a track that you have the tournament record on.
yeah, somehow. Although King Bean was about to take it, and then he died on like the canyon. So,
Mm-hmm.
whew,
Maybe he'll get it in his next match.
yeah, maybe.
I still can't believe I came so close to taking the Ondo Prime Centrum record like several times and I kept dying.
Dude, what? How did that happen? You had
I
such.
don't know. I get 240s like all the time in practice and then I just fail.
I'm really sorry I couldn't do it for you. By the way, like both of the people that I played after you banned it, like
Of
hard
course
banned it
they did because
against
you've
me.
got you can do like 238s there.
Uh, I was so sad.
Yeah.
It's like not even one of my best tracks, but I was like, I wanted to pick it.
Mhm.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Ace Gun Mars as expected. I think it's a bit
mhm.
more of a question with Mike.
He might. I think
Let's
he'll go with
see.
Mars. He might go with Bullseye though. He is
Yeah,
going with Mars.
yeah,
Okay.
go on Mars.
This was his plan though. It was his plan to do um, no Ben and Dobie. So
Yeah, he'd for sure plan this.
he knows what he's
Um,
doing here.
and he had to expect Ace would go